Hi guys, this week I learned an important lesson about friendship and it really deepened my appreciation for my friends. So in this episode of Coach Aidan, I would like to share what that is with you. As always, please like, share, and comment. And be sure to let me know what you think about my brand new power chair. I love it. It makes me feel like an executive. Anyway. So this week's message comes from my spiritual advisor and channeler, Solveig. No, really. I have a weekly session with a spiritual advisor and spiritual channeler. And I also think of her as kind of like my big sister. You know, I was referred over to her after Michael passed away, my ex-husband. And because, you know, I was sad and they thought that she could get in touch with him. And in Los Angeles, when someone you love passes away, everybody gives you mediumship sessions as gifts of condolences. I got 3 of them. Isn't that so Hollywood? Anyway, she said something really profound to me this week. And she said, when you have friends who are really good at something and you appreciate these qualities within them, it means you're seeing those same qualities within yourself. And enjoying your friendships mean being able to fully appreciate their qualities. And by appreciating their qualities, you're appreciating your qualities. I didn't give it much thought, but later on that day, I went on a walk through downtown with Robert, this guy I'm currently dating. And he's interesting because he loves details. Details. He notices details in everything, especially if it's a visual detail. Which is interesting for me because I am not really one for details. So I'm always astounded when he notices details like a loose thread or a picture askew or the fact that my apartment kind of looked like a bachelor pad. He helped me redo it. I mean, there was nothing on the walls. It was just white walls and a mattress on the floor. I'm kidding. I have a frame. Anyway, we were talking and we were looking at these buildings. And Rob noticed all kinds of details on the buildings. Look at this one. Look at the windows. It's beautiful. Look at this one. The craftsmanship on that building is beautiful. But everything really hit home when he said, do you see this building? It looks like a wedding cake. And it was this tall, white, glossy building. And I looked at it and I never thought about it. But yeah, it did kind of look like a wedding cake. And I stopped and I was like, yeah, that totally does look like a wedding cake. Then I started looking at all the buildings like they were pastry items. I mean, I love carbs and cakes, so it was easy. And right now I'm trying to keep a low carb lifestyle, so anytime I get to think about cake, I'm down. So I started looking for pastry items that looked like these buildings, and oh my god, I found one that looked like a marble cake. It was brown on either side with white in the middle. Totally a marble cake. And then I saw another building. It looked like one of those, you know, those powdered brown the chocolate powders that you put on, like, I don't know, truffles or something. And on the outside, it looked like that. And the brick kind of gave it that feeling. And the color was right on. So pretty soon, I felt like I was walking like Hansel and Gretel. Oh my god, like these buildings that look like candy. And I loved it. It was so cool. And I actually asked Rob, hey, why do you look like detail so much? Why do you like detail so much? And he said, because the layers of intricacies are just fascinating. It's layer after layer. And it's true. Look, guys, detail orientation, like I said, has never been a strong suit for me. I wake up, I throw on a shirt after a sniff test, I walk around from A to B, I keep busy, I'm a big picture type of person, which is great, but sometimes living that way, I miss out on the joy of details because I keep myself in action. And I think so big picture, right? I don't actually get to enjoy the details. But hanging out with Rob, who loves details, brought out the part of me that can enjoy details also. Solveig, my channeler, was totally right. Then I started thinking about my other friends that I love. Steven, who has a really sharp mind and an ability to plan and think ahead. Patrick is always kind and compassionate. Lisa is a visionary, a big picture thinker, and so positive. Stephanie is always committed to doing her best, and Kate is just unabashedly willing to bear it all and live in truth. She just is honest. And those are just a few of my friends. Relating that back to what Solveig said about seeing those qualities in me, I realized that when I get around these guys, the qualities that I admire in them get heightened. Think about what happens when you get around your favorite friends, okay? When I get around Steven, I do tend to think ahead, like, I never thought about that. When I get around Patrick, I do tend to be more compassionate for humanity. When I get around Stephanie, I do tend to work harder on myself. When I get around Lisa, I get excited about the big picture and get motivated and want to move ahead. When I get around Kate, I just let it all out and I say it like it is, and I know I'm not going to be judged. So looking at my friends this way, I can see a new way of fully enjoying and appreciating my friends, and my channeler was totally right on. And I'm so grateful that I have been given a tool this week to allow me to live more fully and enjoy, instead of letting life pass me by because I'm too busy. I'm gonna take more time to notice my friends and notice the details in life. Yahoo. Anyway, for more on how to be happier, check out my other posts on art of being yourself and mind hack for happiness. And I hope you guys have a great, wonderful week, and call a friend and tell them how you appreciate them. Okay.